Now then guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke and welcome back. This is my Harrogate Road to Glory save on Football Manager 2020. I hope you guys are staying safe wherever you are. The world is a crazy place at the minute. So yeah, I just really hope everyone is staying safe. I also just want to say thank you for the support on the channel. 155 subscribers now, which is awesome. Well over halfway to my 200 subscribers I wanted to get this year. So thank you very much for the support. I think by the time this comes out, the Chelsea save is now finished. Hopefully this save then starts getting a few more views. If not, it's still coming. We're still going to get Harrogate to the Champions League final. That is the plan. We haven't won any competitions as of late at all yet. But we are in League One and things are going a little bit too well after 4 games. And we'll jump straight into it. We'll show you what we've been doing. And obviously you saw us get the draw at the first day of the season, 1-1 against Milton Keynes. We then, in the league, we were undefeated. We played Shrewsbury. We beat Shrewsbury 3-1. Anthony getting on the score sheet late, and Stewart as well scoring for us. Wimbledon, we got a clean sheet. We scored 2 goals. O'Shea scored a penalty. Then Cloggerty scored in the 48th minute. 2-0, nice and comfortable. We then did play Accrington, who in this league, in the first round of the Carabao Cup, and we lost out on penalties, unfortunately. So we're out of the Carabao Cup, but it's on penalties. We'll do. In anything, technically, that's a draw, not a loss. Ipswich, 2-0. We beat them. Just nice 2-0 win. Stewart getting on the score sheet. And then Moles as well. We have picked up a couple of injuries. Liddell's injured. Also, the Lamperty, the right back that we've got, he's injured. And we're coming to play 2 teams that, well, one of them, Salford, which are pretty much rock bottom, and Oxford in 15th. The reason why I was showing you these teams is because I thought this is where we were going to be. Whether this is just, like say, the honeymoon period, we're undefeated in the league. The league table looks a little bit stupid at the minute. Obviously, it's only 4 games. There's a lot of games to go, but I worked out, what was it, 50-odd points? We needed 54 points. We're 10 points in already, which is awesome. Salford on 22nd points, they're in the relegation zone. So if we keep this form up, we'll easily get will kind of stay out of relegation zone, which would be nice. It's what we want. We just want to stay up. I don't really want a battle for the kind of automatic promotion or playoffs. If we do get it, we get it in some good experience. But this team, I don't think it's good enough. One, because it's full of loanies, and that is the problem. We'll go to the tactic. This is how we're going to be lining up today. And we've got Isaac Fletcher, decent midfielder, can't get on the bench just because of loanies. Lamptey is injured, so when he comes back on, one of these guys are going to have to drop, and they're actually all really, really good. So it's kind of doing my head in a little bit, but we'll try and figure this out and try and get some some better what am I trying to say? Yeah, some better players in that are ours. Maybe try and sign some of these players that we've got in on loan. So this is how we're going to be rolling today. We've got Luke McGee in goal with Choppin, O'Shea, Francis and Shildon as the back four. With McDonald, Moles and Taylor as the midfield 3. Taylor, obviously, it's going to be his first game of the season playing in midfield. Obviously, I didn't let him go. He was listed. We almost sold him for a bit of money, but he didn't end up going in the end. We've got Pilkington on the right-hand side, Stewart up top, and Anthony on the left. We have got injuries to the likes of, in fact, Liddell is out injured by, how long is he out for? 6 to 8 months. That is a big, big loss for us there. Lamptey, he's coming back from injury in the next couple of games. He will be back playing for us. So yeah, that's not what we wanted straight away. But we're in and out. We've started well. We're at home. In my eyes now, with how we've been playing recently, I think these 2 games should be winnable. We're at home today. Also, we're at home playing in our away kit, which makes no sense. But we will we'll just take it as it comes. The Gegenpress 4-3-3 is seeming very, very overpowered at the minute, and I want to go back to 3 at the back. I really do. That was the initial plan. Eventually, if I can sign players, I will try and get this 3 at the back formation going again. But as things stands, I'm struggling to get wing-backs into the team, and that is the major problem. Well, half-time's here, and 0-0. We didn't even get a highlight. That's the strange thing. So we'll just continue on. I'm pleased. Oh no. Okay, they're not happy that I'm pleased that we're drawing. That's fine. I've probably ruined them now. Let me just show some passion. I didn't want to get angry at them, to be honest with you. Yeah, Oxford probably is a team we should be beating, but we're in League One. Our first season. We're trying not to get relegated, and that's what we're trying to do. The team really have ruined it. I need to take Chopping off. Odomeo's going to have to play on the right-hand side. It's a problem at the minute. We haven't really got anyone at right back. And do I make another sub? Taylor's not having a great game in midfield. We'll bring on Alex Denny. He can't really play in that sort of role. I like to have a playmaker. We'll just do that. In fact, can we do that? And you can do a... No, okay, no, fair dues. Denny wants to play in the defensive midfielder role. That's the problem. He's good at it as well. So he'll be getting in there at some point. But we've made a couple of changes. 60 minutes marks. Let's just show a bit of praise. See if we can make them happier. Here we go, though. First highlight to us, though. Finally, Sheldon picks the ball up. Gets the cross in. Can't find anyone. McDonald picks the ball up. Plays it out wide to Sheldon. Again, just at the byline. Gets the cross in. Pilkington. Stewart is there. Leighton Stewart for his third goal of the season. 1-0, and it puts us up back into second place. The problem is now, we have got actually 2 good strikers at the club on loan. We've got Stewart and the other guy, is it? Connolly. Yeah, Connolly. It's not Connolly. It's, yeah, anyway, I'm going to call him Connolly now. Anyway, we've got him, and we're on the attack again now, actually. The substitutions seem to have worked a little bit. Odomayo down on this right-hand side. Plays it in. Stewart again for his second goal. Leighton Stewart. 4th goal of the season. This is what we want to see. We've got 2 strikers that are good enough to score that have got to try and somehow get on the pitch. Poor Lasley, who just, that's a lovely 1-2 touch from him. Lasley's going to come on for Anthony on this left-hand side here. Just, I feel sorry for Lasley. I really do. Like, he just needs to start. He's had a haircut, but he needs to start up in his game and getting the ability better if he wants to become our number 1 striker. I don't think he ever will. I think he'll always just be kicking around, to be honest with you. But 2-0, we do get the win. 2 late goals. Well done, lads. I'm happy with that. We've come away with it. See, I think just not putting too much pressure on them did work. And as things stand, we're still in second blooming place. Right, anyway, we've got Salford, who won... Oh, actually drew their last game 3-3 against Colchester. So, Salford, I've got a feeling it's not going to be an easy game, but we're going to jump into it anyway. So just bear with me. Let me go forward in time a little bit to get to this Salford game. So I kind of put in another loan bid. Yeah, another loan bid for Tyrese Shade from Leicester, who we had last season, who was absolutely class for us. And now Leicester City have accepted it. We've got too many loan players at the club. Also got another injury. Edward Francis, centre-back, injured. This is not looking good for us at all. Right, so I've made a couple of changes. Not many, to be honest with you. Obviously, one forced due to injury, as you just seen. Francis is out, so Loco is come on. And also, I'm going to play Danny is the defensive midfield role. Going to give McDonald a bit of a rest. He's at high risk of injury, so we might as well give him a rest. Lamptey is back from his full training, but he's not fully match fit. I'm not going to get him involved in today's game. I can then slowly bring him up. But there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lone players. That's the only problem. I can only have five lone players in the match day squad. And the lone players that we got are really good, especially if I'm about to bring another one in as well. And then I'm going to start to blooming struggle. Connor Pilkington, I think, even though he's been playing sensational for us, he might be the one that gets snubbed off if Tyrese Shade comes back in. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Let's just get into this game, see how we get on, see if we can get another win, which would be awesome, and just end the first month in League One, in the league, by the way, in the league, undefeated, which would just be awesome. I know I've jinxed that now. I really know I have gone and jinxed that, and Salford are going to absolutely batter us 4-0 or something. And it is going to come this season. We are going to lose some games we haven't played. Saying that, look at that though. Teams I was worried about is like Bolton, with a down there, Portsmouth. They're in the playoff shouts, to be honest with you. Middlesbrough as well. They're going to be a big team. They've just come down. So there's definitely teams around that I'm going to be struggling with. And it is actually Salford. Like I said, we are away at Salford as well. That's the other thing. So we've just got to bear that in mind. It's the away games. I just want to get a draw. A draw for the away games would be nice. McGee, though, with a good save. Luke McGee, right, plays it out to Oslo. Can we just build it from the back a bit dangerously? But that will do. Imagine doing that against Premier League teams. You'd get absolutely annihilated. Anthony, though, what can he do? Find Stewart. Find Pilkington. Chop in. Pilkington, is there any got? Gets the goal. Connor Pilkington puts us 1-0 up. And that is class. Within 5 minutes in, Stewart plays it to Pilkington, plays it to Chopping, and then Pilkington's run there, times it nicely. Who needs Tyrese Shade when we've got Connor Pilkington? There we go. The kickoff, there's a highlight straight from the kickoff, though. We don't want them to score instantly. That will just ruin everything. It's 6 minutes in and then 2 goals. Unless we get a goal now. Stewart on the run, beats his man. There's no one up there with him, but still Stewart. Stewart scores! What a lovely goal from Stewart. Just a well-worked, pressuring goal. Again, who needs Lopez from last season? Stewart picks the ball up here. There is no one round him whatsoever. He's the only one up there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other of our players in screen, but they're nowhere near him at all. At this point here, I thought he was going to get tackled, but beats his man. Wilson just makes a mistake there, and he should have just put it out for a corner. Instead, he puts it across goal to try and find either his defender or goalkeeper, but Stewart's there and just whacks it in. 2-0 up with 6 minutes on the clock. Right, here we go. Another attack for us, I think. This is going to be ridiculous. What is going on? Have I created a super team, or do you reckon it's the tactic that's getting a bit overpowered? Anthony tries to find a cross, doesn't find it. This 4-3-3 formation does seem to be a bit strong, and Anthony scores a goal. What is going on here? 3-0, 30 minutes up. Well, again, can press 4-3-3. Seems to work a bit too well. And I don't... Obviously, if you've watched this save from the beginning, I did try and do the 3 at the back. I tried it and it didn't work. I tried doing the 4-2-3-1 and that didn't work. The attacking midfielders didn't work. So I needed a defensive midfielder in there. I tried very different forms of this, like the diamond, all that sort of stuff. But I just brought the wingers in because it just added that bit of, obviously, width, as stupid as it is. And it has worked for us. So just go back and watch the beginning of this, because I struggled just to try and find the right formation. And now I feel like I've got the team. And it's slowly like Loco. He's been here for a while. Chopping as well, been on loan for a while. Moles, Taylor. I can't even remember who the original Harrogate players were. I don't think we have any proper originals still kicking around. I will double check that, and I might be wrong. I think Moles and all that sort of players are still ones from the beginning. So I will have a look, and we do manage to clear it there. They go close. Let's have a look. See anyone particularly tying. Chopping on the at right back is going to come off. Onomeo is going to come on. And then I'm just going to think of kind of who else. Moles is the captain today, looking tired. We'll get McDonald on. And we'll just swap them 2 round and put McDonald as a ball-winning midfielder, because that's what he's been doing recently. And he's good at it as well. Right, McGee, we're building it from the back again. This is nice to see. Is just build it from the back, but then we do just boot it forward. So I don't know why the keeper didn't do that instead of playing it a little bit dangerous by playing it to the defenders. But it is Salford on the attack, and it's just a nice save. I just half expect at some point a team's going to come out and just score like 5-6 goals against us. The defence last season wasn't particularly great, but we did manage to score quite a few goals. Goal difference was decent again last year because we did have some high-scoring games, but as things stand at the minute, 3-0, all from the first half. Yes, Salford's are having the chances. They're knocking at the door, but we're countering. Stewart's on here. Stewart's in, has a shot. I feel like I'm going to take Stewart off and give the other kid a chance up top. In fact, I might do that. I haven't really got anyone on defence, have I? No. So I'm gonna take Stewart off. He's on a yellow card. We'll give, is it Cloggerty, a chance. Cloggerty, yeah, that's what we'll call him. A chance. He wants to be a pressing forward, but the advanced forward role just kind of works that little bit better, I think. So we'll get him on the pitch, give him some game time, and he ain't going to have long to do anything with it. Time's just ticking away. I've just wasted that there. And we've won 3-0. That has been a sensational episode. That is awesome. And I'm glad that you guys have seen us have 2 back-to-back wins again. Because sometimes I think it's just a fluke. And as soon as I turn the camera on, it doesn't work. And also, look at this. We're top of the table with 16 points. A better goal difference than Lincoln. It's ridiculous. Do you think this is going to carry on? I do not think so whatsoever. When are we going to come back? I feel like the back end, so Colchester and Luton, they're kind of at the top end of the table. We'll do that. I kind of want to do Bolton and Portsmouth, though. Just because they're kind of big clubs in a way, but they really are struggling. Obviously in the whole football world. But again, I kind of just want to get this going a little bit more. So I might just come back, do the end of the month, Colchester and Luton. we'll go through and just see how we get on. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Smash the like button for this, just to see if I can get 4 likes on this video. That'd be lovely if that's the case. Also, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. I wonder if I'll cut that bit out. Probably not. Yeah, so guys, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you in a bit.